Have you ever had butterflies in your stomach before an important meeting? Or did you feel your gut churn when you were stressed? That's not just a figure of speech, it's science in action. What you feel in your belly is often your brain talking, and what's fascinating is your gut talks back. Welcome to today's journey into one of the most exciting frontiers of medicine, the gut-brain axis. This is not some new age buzzword. It's a deeply researched, clinically established, bi-directional communication system between your central nervous system, which is the brain, and your enteric nervous system, which is the gut. Think of it as WhatsApp chats between your gut and the brain. Instant, constant, and full of emojis. Except here, the emojis are neurotransmitters, hormones, and microbes. Here's a trivia for you. Did you know your gut has over 100 million neurons? That's more than in your spinal cord. And that is why scientists often call the gut our second brain. And just like your brain, your gut produces neurotransmitters. Serotonin, which is the happiness chemical. In fact, over 90% of serotonin is produced in your gut and not your brain. Dopamine, associated with motivation and reward. GABA, the calming messenger. So the next time your mood shifts after a meal, it may not be coincidence. It could be your gut chemistry changing your brain's tone. Now let's talk about the real celebrities of this story, your gut microbiome. Inside you live trillions of microbes, bacteria, fungi, and viruses. Their combined genetic material is 150 times bigger than your own human genome. In other words, you're more microbe than human. These microbes produce short-chain fatty acids, vitamins, and neuroactive substances. Some are even called psychobiotics, which are probiotics with proven effects on mental health. For example, certain strains of bifidobacterium can reduce anxiety. Lactobacillus has been shown to lower cortisol, which is your stress hormone. This is why scientists are exploring targeted probiotics as mood regulators. Imagine one day your prescription for depression could include a capsule of specific bacteria. So why does the gut-brain axis matter in real medicine? Irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, often worsened by stress. Brain signals amplify gut sensitivity and disturbed microbiota further worsen symptoms. Parkinson's disease. Early signs often start in the gut years before tremors appear. Alpha-synuclein proteins may travel from the gut to the brain via the vagus nerve. Depression and anxiety. Growing evidence shows altered microbiota and inflammation can influence mood disorders. Autism spectrum disorder. Research links certain gut imbalances to behavioral symptoms, leading to trials with probiotics and dietary interventions. So, the gut-brain axis is not just a curiosity, it's a clinical game changer. How does this conversation actually happen? The vagus nerve is the superstar here. It's like a high-speed broadband cable connecting your gut and the brain. About 80% of vagal fibers carry information from the gut to the brain, and it's not the other way around. That means your gut informs your brain more than your brain tells your gut. Think about that. Your cravings, your stress, and even your sleep can be influenced from the bottom up. Now, what can we learn from all this? Here are some clinically backed ways to nurture your gut-brain axis. Eat for your microbes. High fiber foods, fermented foods like curd, idli and kimchi, they build diverse microbiota. Mind the stress. Stress alters gut permeability. Practices like yoga, meditation and deep breathing can literally heal your gut lining. Exercise. Regular activity boosts microbiome diversity and enhances vagal tone. Sleep well. Disrupted circadian rhythms disturb gut bacteria and mood regulation. Avoid overuse of antibiotics because they wipe out all the good microbes as well as the bad. Here's a mind bender. Did you know that your gut bacteria can actually influence your food choices? Some microbes crave sugar and others love fiber, and they release signals that nudge your brain towards those cravings. So next time you reach for a sweet treat, ask yourself, is it me or my microbes? The gut-brain axis teaches us one profound truth. We are not just minds carried by bodies. We are ecosystems where the brain, the gut, and the microbes dance in delicate harmony. Caring for your gut is not just about digestion. It's about mental clarity, emotional balance, and long-term brain health. So listen to your gut. It's not just a saying. Clinically, scientifically, and biologically, your gut really does know best.